And now we go live. Alright. So, here I am back in Saints Row 2. I'm going to continue my role in all the extra stuff. Oh, unless I look at the camera and forget what I'm doing real quickly. No, I just don't want to blow myself up right this second. Oh, God. Yeah, whatever. You know what? Come over here. Ah, this has started incredibly well. Oh, I can right click and hit. Eat it. Oh, back into the gang car I go. Not where police are marked as enemies on the radar. Just gives you that heads up. You're never going to get caught unawares. Just jacking cars and suddenly you go, why was that next to me? So I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that's not the gun that I had equipped last time, but... whatever. We'll figure that out in a moment. In a mini moment. In a mini moment. Everyone loves a good mini moment. Because she's fucking goofy. Oh. Oh, damn. Okay. I do appreciate a game that is still good even though it shows its age, because my god, this game shows its age. Just thoroughly showing its age. Actually, speaking of showing its age, maybe it's me. I want to go to the audio. Sound effect. No. Audio. Where am I? There we go. There we go. The last time I checked, the stream was a little bit blown out, a little bit horrible and weird. So off we go though. I'm gonna do this. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this set of side missions, and I'm gonna go get a bunch of tattoos. Because why wouldn't I? I've got piles of cash that I've made from doing these side missions that give me a bunch of extra shenanigans. Phone's going off. That's okay though. Alright, so property damage. Before the time runs out, I'm going to get myself down to this boardwalk where there's a lot of just stuff that I know I can blow up. And dump, dump. And now we go rockets. And now this is my life. Just rack up that multiplier. Shoot fences. The more I can get at once, the better. Preferably not be policed to death. Well, there we go. Well, bonuses for standard cut. Actually, that's really handy. In general, that's really handy. Because the police will turn up. And they will be penises. Oh, hey, duck. I've got a duck viewer. That's good. Someone can watch me just have fun with blowing everything up for a minute. I just blow them up. yeah, no, it's I don't know if you played the old Saints Row 2. Actually, it was really good co-op back in the day. But it's got all these side missions to just wreck stuff, and you get things like unlimited ammo for different guns. And oh my god, go away! That went wrong. But I think if I do all of this stuff, I get like I take less fire damage, maybe, or something. Eat it. And that's all just in general handy. Handy for if I'm going to continue on with the story stuff, because I figure I'll do the story run of this. I kind of want to do the story run of all the Saints games, except for one, to be honest, because that was a mess. I think that'd be more frustrating than anything to kick through. But I kind of want to do 2, 3, and 4, just to, you know, hey, I finished it. Just to do the thing, just to see how everything progresses, because I'm not going to lie, there's a bit of me that can't really remember myself. Hey, money. Kind of sucks that you only get $2,500 for literally just ruining lives and blowing everything up and, you know, ending up with the possibility of jail time if not getting shot by the police. Alright, go to suburbs. That one. Yeah, after this I'm definitely going getting some tattoos. I need to do something about this really blank character. Has been a hot minute. Has been a hot minute, Duck. It's been, yeah. These games are doing that thing where, like, yeah, like I can't decide if... Oh, why am I doing that? I'm not in the area. I can't decide if I'm glad or not that they're showing their age. Beats what you've got. See, I even get to just steal this car, so, you know, I'm just living my best life at this point in this game. The driving is so awkward, actually, Duck. You'll understand this. Like, going from a control pad to a keyboard to drive with is a nightmare. Because the go button is just like, go. And, you know, the cornerings, you're either cornering or you're not. That is the end. So, I'm also probably going too fast. But I now have the triads mad at me, which is good because they'll drive at me and I can blow them up. Get more sick points, bruv. Okay. So now they want property damage. I have a rocket launcher. I don't know what's going to count as property damage, because I don't think a lot of places around here have a lot of... Oh no, there's some fences over there. Get ready to suck shit, fences. Wouldn't this be nice? Just for control pads. Yeah, look, honestly, most of the time, me too. The only reason I'm doing the keyboard for this one is because this game is so old it doesn't understand, like, when you chuck a control pad in, it still gives you all of your control prompts in keyboard buttons. And so I don't want to have to remember two different control schemes to do one thing. That is genuinely the only reason I'm keyboarding this. I'm pretty sure for 3 and 4 I can just keyboard them. And if I can get out of hell, I'm pretty sure I can do that too. Run, little man. Oh, you didn't get over the fence. Sucks to be. What are you doing, mister? Whoa. Oh, okay. You're on the high escape. I guess I just let you go because I was too busy staring at you. Garbage. Yeah, it's just... Listen, it's just one of the ways that good old Saints 2 shows its age coming to us from what I think 2000... Holy shit! So 2010, I think. Oh man, I need to stay alive too. This is this suddenly sucked when the cop car came from nowhere and descended upon me like Batman. You're not the Dark Knight, you're just a bitch in a uniform. Fuck off. I'm glad I'm getting a bonus for blowing up people outside table settings. Oh, the Fubby. Fubby's pretty shit. They do take 2 shots from my rocket launcher though. Oh, really? No. Haha. Circle strafe. That's what you do. Everyone knows that if cops come at you, if you just circle strafe, you're fine. That's why all those kids from Doom got to, no, I won't go there. that was gonna be awful. Jeez, I'm only like halfway through. Eh. Come on. Hey. They're lining up for it now. Oh. Apparently so am I. That sucked. Yeah, right, that was unfortunate. That was maybe my fault, but I'm not going to admit it too hard right now. Go to the suburbs. Okay, I gotta get a car. I'm not walking to the suburbs. Real bots. The hell is real bots? I've never noticed that sign before. Oh. To be fair, I'd almost probably go to a strip club more if it was like, hey, check out these lifelike robots with their robots. Oh man, can you imagine that? Like, customizable strippers. Yeah. I'm now stuck in that because I read the word robots. Or the rude bot, whatever it was. There was strippers and it had bots in it, and now I'm just like, can you imagine being able to customize your stripper at any given moment? You're just like, nah, whim today is this one. Cool beans. Well, like, to be fair, if they're gonna make robots like people like, they've got a personality them, then I'd feel bad. So, because I'd be like, nah, this is how you look, but I want to change that now. Like, I just feel like a cunt. So I probably still wouldn't have any more interest at all. Jeez. Alright. Oh man, this is ages away. I've got to go over the bridge and everything. And I've got a wasabi. It's not very good. That's not the worst though. Pretty sure I can go to Captain Cargo and make these like Doom Machine-y. Actually, this is one of those games that I wish was crossplay. I really do. Like being out. Hey, someone's hanging out. Hey, road rage. All right. Ah! Oh no, I started it up here. Well, I guess that was something. I need to get where stuff is though. Oh, come on. Ooh, stuff here. Alright. So does that count? Yes. Oh no, not the people. The people that are basically packets of $1,000 for this activity. Oh man, I keep forgetting about secondary explosions. I think that's what wrecked me last time. I forgot about a secondary explosion. Because I know I can deal with one, like that. Who's shooting at me? Is there a helicopter? Surely helicopter's worth an absolute arseload. Like, they'd have to be, right? Oh, that's a helicopter. Where is it? Ugh. Well, the Furby's already here. That is a lot of machine gun. Like, that's thick. There you are, you bitch. I wonder if I got it. Probably not. God, where am I going now? Nope, there he is. Eat it. Good. That's right, Indiana Jones. Maybe that should be my next character. If I go to the plastic surgeon, I'll go and get some Indiana Jones on. Change my body type. Well, there's another one. Of course there's another one. But there's fences to destroy, the important things. So I remember like having a really hard time with this because I didn't realize you could just destroy stuff. I thought you had to like specifically destroy the things that they said that they wanted you to destroy. Dante says hi. Hi, Dante. Always glad for the kids to get involved. Actually, to be fair, I say that my language has been relatively okay this time so far. But yeah, no, hi, Dante. Oh, there we go. Oh, picket fences. Oh, fuck those picket fences. Ah. Really? The suburbs end where the other houses begin? You pricks. Every now and then just scanning for another helicopter. Oh, man, I'm not even halfway. This sucks. I think I'm just going to lose out on this with time. Which, oh, what the fuck just hit me then? Actually, it's probably that fucking helicopter. Because they do have rickets. Ah! Oh, I missed him. There we go. Oh, yeah, prick. Oh, you shitlord. Yeah, it was definitely the helicopter that rocketed me. Now, where is it? There. Oh. You go away. I'm actually having to try and stay alive now. After losing all that health. Okay. Back to the fences. Oh, missed him. Eat it. Character's quipping now and then, but I've turned it down so much I can't really hear it, but that's okay. Because last time I listened to this, actually, the game wasn't too bad, but it was just really kind of blown out. It's unfortunate. Where is he? Up there. Oh. Ah, mistake. Get up. I need to do this before my combo runs out, because when my combo runs out, I finish and it loses. So if I get a bonus for blowing up fences, I'd be golden. Nah. It's not often I fail out on the Nick just wreck shit missions. This is just in general very unfortunate. There we go. Let's get this. Let's get this thing. This wagon. Oh, wagon shit up. I gotta get. Okay, brain set, Nick. You want to blow everything the fuck up. So stop being shit. Wow, I've picked the most unfortunate car to try and get there in. Oh, there was no bikes in Saints Row 1 as well. I think I was talking about that last time I played this. There was only cars. I'm pretty like there was no bikes, there was no planes. Oh no, maybe there was one flying vehicle. Maybe a helicopter. But yeah, there wasn't really anything else. It was just please have... Oh, that was a mistake. I'm just going to leave that car alone now. Hello, Mr. Truck. You going to stop for me? Yes. Well, the Peter liner. It's actually faster than the car I had, so that's a bonus. I can go fucking Terminator 2 on someone's ass. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Move, bitch. He understood it. He understood the assignment. But will this one... Oh, yeah, he's out of the way too. Oh, I guess I hit a car. Damn. All of you deserve that. Every single bit of it. And you. Just truck out of nowhere. Oh, jeez. No, I don't want extra explosions. Well, I mean, not yet, but, you know. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm fine. Just gonna hope I can do it this time. Alright. Up the truck as well, but I came here and why not? If it'll explode. Destruction. Thanks, Dave. Hey, Dave. How you doing? And yeah, Duck, no, that was unfortunate to drive the whole time. I forgot that trucks would be difficult to corner, as I do. Because, you know, I'm a cool guy like that. Oh, we got some Dave in chat. This is... Ah! Dave can watch me suck and die too. It's pretty good. Oh, what am I getting bonuses for? Oh, utility vehicles. Yes, pickup trucks, as the Americans would call them, not just utes. How you going, Dave? You loving life right now? You, He nailed him. Oh. If only this was in the pig ball, whatever the fuck their name is, territory. They have utes all over the place. Yanks are good at changing... Yeah, they are unfortunately good at changing the name of way too many things. Just... Ow! I do believe they would still call that... Ow! Pain is what everyone would call that. Oh, the Fooby. God, the Fooby. Fooby need to fuck... Oh, God, everything needs to fuck off. I may be just my own undoing now. There we go. That was a quick one. That was a quick failure. So I guess that's what we can hope for, is if we're going to fail, we fail quickly. None of this long, drawn-out failure. Right, get your hopes up, your dreams. Lets them build up under you, swell with the music, and then suddenly dashes them into the dirt. Calls you a fuckwit. Okay. Oh no, Dave, you that's right, you hurt your elbow. Is your elbow any better from when you heard it? Like, it sounds like it kind of... Whoa! Saints Row crashed. Time for me to boot up Saints Row 2 again. Yeah, Dave, that sucks. You small gate wrecked your elbow. I feel like the fact that you specifically mentioned it was a small gate, I feel like that means it was a very small gate. Oh, and you have a cold. Dave, what did you do? Did you make the universe mad? And so it went, here's everything all at once. That sucks. You did that on purpose? Alright. So small it wasn't worth opening, right. Okay, now I get what you're saying. It's That's how you fell over it. You didn't think it was worth opening, but then it went. The gate went, "I'll prove you wrong," and messed with you. No, it's not. Bike physics, am I right? Oh. That one, then. Well, that's why I've got a different SMG, because I went into this mission. Dante I figured Dante would enjoy my suffering. I feel like that's part of why I'm even streaming this, is so that everyone can watch how much I get to suffer currently. Especially, like, I don't know, fighting a game's age as well as your skill level just brings two different difficulties crashing together, I think, because they're very different difficulty meanings. Oh, I was supposed to go up there. Nope, no I wasn't. Now it says that way. Thanks, GPS. It's like real life GPS. Just as broken. I mean, I guess at least this GPS isn't going to lead me down like a fire trail that I'll drive for hours and not have a way to get out of, and everything's going to go wrong. You don't get to your campsite for 3 or 4 hours later because you lost and it's only you to blame, but technically it was just Google. The tears. Actually, Dave, I don't know if the GPS or the person looking at it, yeah, well, that's an argument that I've had a few too many times. Should I know if I ever told Dave? I don't know if I told you that story. Went for a camping trip a couple of years back. Place that me and the guy I was going with, neither of us had been there. Neither of us had even been to that portion of the state, as it were. And we went, hey, cool, okay, so let's go here. And where does the GPS want us to go? Okay, it wants us to go here. So, all right, let's do this business. We get there and we kind of realize that we're in the town that's nearby. And we're like, cool, this should be easy from here because the campsite and everything that we're heading to is literally named for this town. You know, I'm just gonna. It was Scamander, right? It was up near Scamander, up on the north coast, and then we went, yep, cool, but it's in this like clump of nothing. We need to get to that. Right, it's all right. The GPS says there's a road that leads straight to it, and the guys that have reviewed it before have also said that there's a road that leads straight to it. So let's just follow this, because surely that won't go wrong. Now, what Google Maps doesn't understand is that there may or may not be a bunch of fire trails up there that, yes, they are as wide as a road, but they sure are only just miserable excuses for a road when you get there. And where we were camping was supposed to be next to a lake, which means the immortal phrase, I don't think lakes go uphill or rivers go uphill, was uttered, because they don't, and it wasn't. So it's just all garbage. That was a good 4-hour field trip where we genuinely considered just kind of parking up for the night because we weren't getting anywhere. And, you know, we get to blame me for that, I guess. The scary thing is that now I've got a job where I've got to navigate a lot. And it tends to be up to me. And I think of that story almost every time we go into the middle of nowhere. Because, you know, how could I not? Oh my god, what is nailing me? Oh, go back to the suburbs. Oh, hit the fucking lamppost. Of course I did. But yeah, so truth of the story really is don't trust me if the GPS looks a bit iffy. Because I will make the wrong decision every time. This is getting very intense. I'm pretty sure these missions are actually more intense than the storyline itself when you follow it. I mean, I get it, because, you know, they offer you bonuses that are just insane. Where is that? There is that helicopter. Yeah. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Okay, I've got some thousands to go. Can he do it, folks? Probably not if that helicopter keeps being a doodle banger. Eat it. Eat it. I like that the gang members are actually nice enough to not slam their cars into me, but the FBI, that's like their mission in life, so. Oh god. Oh, there's too much everything. Blah, 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 blah. That. Oh man, those FBI agents saved that motherfucker so hard. Okay, 802. Sweet. I was going to say I can die peacefully now, but this isn't dying. This is running away and hoping for the best. What is that? Oh, on the rag. yeah, they're classic USA policing. I have a white character, I guess, so they can't just shoot me when I'm sleeping in my bed, not doing anything illegal. Oh, sick burn on the American bullshit system. Okay. Hey, crib customization discount. That's kind of unfortunate because I've already done my main one, but I guess I'll get a big one. Okay. Hey, I've completed that. Do I have? Yes. There we go. Oh. Sorry, Mr. Policeman. Well, not really sorry, but, you know. I'll say it for now. Alright, so where am I going? Is it map? Is it that? Is it that? Tab. That's the one. So if I ever say... Oh, no, wait, I was going to get tattoos. Oh, I'm not sure what shops are tattoo. Oh, I mean, there's that one. There's Rusty's Needle down there. So let's check some shops on the way. Everyone loves a classically named tattoo shop like Rusty's Needle. Freckle bitches! Freckle bitches! You can't beat our meat special. It's like the upgrade from Wendy's. It's nice. And they kept that joke running too, actually, all the way through the series. Just it's always freckle bitches. Oh, actually, no. Maybe I need to do a bit of... Ah! Oh, that's that bodyguard. Thingy-maboobin. Thingy-maboobin. Activity. So what's this place? On thin ice, nah, it's yours. Not worried about it. Ah! When you can look at the cops shooting at you and go, ah, before you leave. It's a good time. Oh, cool. I might go and get this list because the more of these chop shop lists I have in my phone, the more likely it is that I'll get into a car that'll say, take it to this chop shop. Also, I kind of feel like I should do the first story mission at least, or a couple story missions, just so we can meet some of these characters that are talking to me, but I also kind of just want to do all of the side missions, get all of the cool stuff, so then when I do the story, I can just waltz through it like a badass.
Oh shit! I got the right of way, asshole.
Guess I'll check that one. It's gotta be a closer Rusty's Needle than over there. He says, like, spending way too long looking for it. God, everything just handles like a brick, and I feel like it's just because of... Nope, that's a bottle shop. Jeez. Down there. I tell you what, if it's not this one, I'll go down there. If it's not up here where I'm going, I will just go all the way down to that one. It's all gone wrong. Alright. Alright. What? Nah, this isn't going to be... Yeah, no, it's a plastic surgeon. Okay. So I'll go there. Brown. Okay. Spend some of my $11,000 on tattoos. Since, you know, it feels like tattoos cost that much sometimes. I say that knowing that I've never gotten a tattoo over $200 for myself, so, you know. It's all subjective, as we all know, as to what we want. But, stuck the landing like a glove. Okay. Alright. Whole front. Oh, chest. What about... Oh, nah. Nah. Oh, they're gonna be awful. It doesn't matter what I pick. Dice titties. Kinda want dice fire titties. Nah. Nah. Ugh. Oh, man. Oh, spider titties. Everyone loves spider titties. I almost want the cards just because it looks like she's tucked them into a bra. I forgot that face too, by the way. 33 Saints. Flowers. Guns. You know what? Maybe I should just get as many guns as humanly possible. Guns. Alright. Chest. There's no guns on chest from memory, but I'll take dice titties. Whole back. No. Upper back. Bling. Oh, you need to turn. Okay. Bling. Daggers. Demon. Actually, is there... If I go to whole front. Is there guns if I go whole front? Angel. Dragon. Dragon 2. Geisha. Now, those are intense, actually. There's a lot of colour in those. No. So we're going to go that. What's in the whole back thing here? Chick butt. Dragon. Forgive me for my sins. Or samurai girl. And you know what? We are going to have daggers. Because they're not guns, but they're another weapon. Clove. Oh, stop moving. Okay, Oh, the Saints tramp stamp. I think I have to go. Oh, T-Rex! Nah, done. T-Rex, sorted. Okay. So let's... What's this? Left arm. Left arm. What's in the hole? Devil. Dragon. I'm not... yeah, I'm going to skip it. Weapons. What's on weapons? There's a Buddha and a ship's wheel. I don't think that's really weapons. You know what? It says weapons. I'm sure there's some somewhere. Or unless I went like left shoulder. Let's see if there's better weapons in these. Oh, the barbed wire. Oh, that's so tempting. That's so 90s. I mean, if I get the barbed wire, I'm gonna have to put something on a forearm though. So Red Skull, and that is a big ass spider, actually. Holy, yeah. And I kind of like that, but I don't think that's really the feel we're going for here. All right, barbed wire for the top, and left forearm. Stop looking at your other arm. Okay. Anchor, armor. Oh no, there has to be a gun in this one. If I don't use the Saints tattoo, you're gonna be sad, Duck. Oh no, I'll use it somewhere. I think that's gonna be like a calf scenario, maybe. Butterfly knife. Okay, that's another weapon. Wow, devil girl, just chucking titties right out there. Flower, forgive sins, hammerhead, knife. Another knife. Where's my? This game is so. Is that a two-headed? What is that? That is a two-headed, three-boobed pirate. That is a two-headed, three-boobed pirate. I'm doing it. No, that's it. There we go. Okay. Then we're gonna go to the right. I kind of think I might use the Saints logo up there. Yeah. It's like Tasmania. Yes, it's some Tasmanian pirates, some incredibly inbred pirates that have managed to get some very particular mutations going on. Tommy gun. All right. Oh no. May or may not have just kicked out my headphones. I'm a professional up in this business. We all know that. Okay. Left leg. Oh, it's just straight up like left leg, right leg. All right, so let's go. Anchor. Ugh. Armor. Oh, that's just that set of armor. That's a bit weird. Oh man, what is this? You just know they're from Smith. Yeah. Or the veil. Oh man. It is just one of those things where you look at it and you go, that's a mess, and that whole fucking place is a mess. Fairy, feathers, more geisha, hammerhead shark, just giant knife. Oh, ninja. What was ninja? Ninja's a bit nutty. I feel like there's more in this than I thought there was. Because I think I just thought there was, a lot more minimal than this. Oh, yeah. She's got to have some just awful tattoo on there where it's just like... Well, I say awful. It's not that bad. It's just, very, very particularly gang-related. Voodoo. Skull. Yeah, let's get something that sits at the front for this one. Ninja, knife, geisha. You know what? Fairy. Fairy. There you go. She's got a flower tattoo. Alright, there we go. Yes, I'm sure. Yeah, that covered a bunch of them up, but I might go and get her some clothes. Some different clothes. Some high executive clothes. From Impressions Clothing. Starting to look a little EB. Oh man, okay, so let's get this out in the world. So we know someone that's kind of going through a bit of a midlife crisis right now. Like they're at their 20-something-year-old point, and they're kind of having that quarter life crisis going out. And one of the things they're doing is going and getting what me and Duck call YOLO tattoos, which can work out well if you think. Because I've gone and gotten, I think, 2 at this point. 2 of my tattoos are just YOLO tattoos. Just, I want it. Went in and got it. But and they've worked out pretty well, because I have generally pretty simple tattoos going on. But what you get, other than that, oh wait, what's in suits? Cocktail dress. Oh yeah. That's essential. That is a horrific dress. That's it. That's what we're doing. We go on the cocktail dress, and I'm not even going to change the colors. Women's formal gloves. They are not formal gloves. They are very specific night in gloves. I think they're not. You don't wear those to somewhere formal. You wear those to somewhere where, yeah, sure, there's a dress code, but the dress code mostly means easy access, and there's going to be some impact play. So, oh wait, what underwear does this place have? You know what? Let's just complete this stereotype. Whatever. But yeah, so that's kind of key there, is that I know someone that at the moment, of someone, because they're not even technically my friends, who are going through a midlife crisis at the moment. And it's a little bit terrifying, the sheer wow. Dress slippers? What do you mean dress slippers? They're just high heels. No, we're getting platforms. We're getting platforms in this bitch. Nah. That can be the white. That can be the red. Yeah. So, but she's just got too many YOLO tattoos. She's gotten them from oh wow, there's actually dresses and stuff in here, but I think I've already found my costume for the day. Overshirts. Wow. Guess if you wear an overshirt, you don't need pants on. Bruh. Okay, is there just designer? All right. Go with dots. Let's go with the same one from before. All right, there we go. Yeah, we'll exit. All right, this is my outfit for today. Let's go get this bread. Yeah, there's just too many YOLO tattoos that have gone badly, and she's not learning from the fact that they don't. Well, I don't think she understands that they don't look great, and it just becomes a little bit unfortunate, you know. I mean, I understand the you know, I've broken up with my partner. I feel like life's ending feels and scenario, and I'm not gonna lie, I have gotten a few piercings and stuff like that in bouts of everything's fucked. I just want to do something. But you don't get a horrific montage. You don't go and get something that makes you go, wow, I really did that, and wow, the artist that did that wasn't very good. Where's your YOLO tattoos? Actually, to be fair, I was actually sitting there being a little bit YOLO tattoo mood recently, and I was actually going to see how you felt about it, Duck. So but we'll work that out. We'll work that out off stream at another point. Yeah, you did have something horrific happen today, actually. You had a thought put into your brain that was fucking ridiculous. Stupid. Fucking gross.
But I don't think I can change the way an entire profession thinks about gender. If I get in the brilliant book of world records for most patients served, I think that would send a message that women are just as proficient, if not more so, than their male counterparts. All right. Where are you going? You said you were planning on treating more patients, so I figured you wanted me to hurt some people. Oh, God, no. Surgery takes a lot of time. I need you to fake multiple injuries so I can treat you faster than I normally could. Doesn't cheating to get a world record kind of undercut your point? I'll live. Just checking.
Just checking. Alright. So this one sucks. But I'm going to see what happens. Go to the hotels and marina district. Alright. Boo. Kind of sucks that I got to get into the area, but, you know, if it works, it works. So I've got to go to an area, and I've basically got to, like, you know, jump in front of cars or do something to then, you know, take a dive to, like, just bounce around some hoods and stuff. So I may have made a mistake. Yes, I did, because I don't think I can get out of here without a lot of effort. Dunk. Dunk. Okay. Especially marked locations on the map will earn you extra money. Oh, yeah, if I can bounce off this. Can I bounce off this? Bonk. Bonk. Oh! Okay, good. It actually still counts if I don't manage to get to the button in time. Also, points to my character for being able to run in these platforms like this. Not points to this game for not spawning any cars. Jesus. What? What? Okay, I've got to stare at the cars until they get here. Oh, yes. Am I stuck? Can I stay stuck? Oh. No. Oh. Oh, man, I can't believe it takes me out when I'm... Oh, there we go. Fuck. Man, I'm going to have to hope that they put us on the highway for a bunch of these, because the highway is always better for these, because cars are going at higher speeds. They have a tendency to bounce you off into other cars. Oh. Adrenaline mode. Not yet. I get it. Oh. Okay. Can I land on another car? Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm done. So that's level 1 though. Sweet. You need to play. Well, no, yeah, I have enough to play my missions, but I'm not. Because I'm a bit busy throwing myself into traffic. Oh, you arselord. Just wait till I get to the appropriate position.
Do we gotta do this the hard way?
The transmission's going out anyway.
Oh, gang fight. Okay. This is probably not the best time for me to sit here and go, I should really sort out my license. I've just bounced over the heads of like 30 plus people in a van. And I went, yeah, you know, I should sort out my shit. Eat it. That probably also shouldn't be my answer to running someone over with, Okay, I'm gonna get myself... Oh, you douchebag. Yeah, ramped it. The fact that this is fake injuries and I'm just nailing myself like this is kind of intense. I'm almost surprised there wasn't something like this in fucking Cyberpunk. Am I really not going to have any cars spawn? Just sitting in... Oh, there we go. Had a truck spawn. Oh, 2. So let's see if I can... Nah, I was hoping I'd be able to get myself over it. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm not getting the jump right. Boomp. Please, 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 I got a bonus. Fuck you. Oh, and then after I'm not hitting the button, he nails me. This is garbage. This is all gone wrong. And I'm just... Yep, come on, keep me on front, keep me on front. Oh. Okay, well, how about you? No. Oh, don't get out. I can't fight you at the moment. Bang. Okay, adrenaline mode activated. Boom. Oh, yes! Oh, no! Got me in the back of the car, and if I could sit in the back of the car, because that was always my trick. I'd always like get stuck in the back of a dumpster, or get stuck in the back of a car, or get stuck in the back of a truck, and that's just points. You just sit there bouncing your head around the physics. But now I guess I've got to steal another car to get level 3 done. Really? 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 You fucked up. Okay. Here we go. How about you fuck off too, shirtless Bob? Off you go. There's so many shirtless Bobs in this place. Just need to get to the place with the extra monies. Oh wait, the museum district. I think that might be crap because I don't think there's like a decent like long high-speed road going through there, but I guess it can't be any worse than the last one where there was an intersection that nothing was going to. See you, bud. Here we go. So I'm hoping this leads me to, like, the little triangle extra bonus pointy area because, yeah, obviously the harder the difficulty, the more shit I've got to do. I don't even know where this is. Ah, yet again, I was hoping that would hit me. No, don't turn. Oh, he turned. You. There. There. Oh, can I bounce? No, I could not bounce anywhere near far enough. Dunk. I feel like half the time I'm not even taking a dive. She's just sucking shit because she can't run in these shoes properly. Like, let's face it, I can't even walk in heels. So the fact that this chick can run in platforms is absolutely mind-blowing. Oh, you turd. Started going that way too far. Oh, man, I just realized there's like a whole section of the city I haven't even spent time in yet. B3 can't work out why and how I can watch you play a game without being here. I mean, it's the magic. It's the magic of the internet. We're just really cool guys doing really cool things. Please tell me. Oh, no. Yes. Yes, run me over. Oh, adrenaline mode activated either way. So. Can I follow him? If I can stay in front of him. I want to get back to the big special money area. Oh, God, no, because I didn't hit the button. What do you mean? Explain the game. Maybe she doesn't understand that I'm cool enough to be on the internet. Maybe she thinks the internet's a special place that only really cool guys get to go. To be fair, she has also walked in on like a fairly ominous part of the game where I'm literally just throwing my character into traffic consistently. Like, why would Nick do that? Is he a moron? Right now, the answer's kind of yeah. Oh man, I got to 55. Why isn't there any just maniacs on the road right now? Except for that one. Hey, I said I was giving myself some leeway for sometimes. Gotta give myself some leeway there. 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 Oh, God. Okay, come on. Bump. Oh, are you kidding? That was worth way more than $3,000. That had to be. Blech. Truck could have been brilliant. I just heard a bird make a noise. That's how quiet this whole thing is. I need to stop looking away for better options. Oh, and then stop jumping over everything. Nick. Your mojo is gone, Nick. Blech. Blech. Yeah, that's really not happening. I'm hoping it picks a different area. I want it to just have a highway. Because even without the spoody doopy point zones, the highway is always better. All right. Downtown. Well, I'm apparently already there. Oh, nice. Yes, we're on the highway here. Ah, splort. Yes. Yes. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. You get in. Oh, ugh. Yes, come on. Okay, so now I'm going to need to go back the other way a little bit, so... Come on, Mr. Truck. Oh. Oh, I'm having a... Oh, jeez. Come on. Knock me back in. Oh, get stuck on it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, God. Okay. Just need to get my adrenaline up. And then hopefully I can get the bounce right to really just nail myself. God, how did I find this so easy years ago? I just know that I had no issues after I kind of got my pattern down, and now I'm back to having issues. I'm on Struggle Street. Oh, you prick. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, cool. There we go. Adrenaline. And splort. Ah, missed every car. I'm like the fog. I missed. Okay. Can I use this car to get all the points under the sun that I need? Maybe if I keep playing my timing right. Yeah, that's done. There we go. There we go. That's the trick. Get a truck driver to just fucking careen down the road with you on the grill. That's how you make sick bank. As we've now learned in Saints Row. Oh, reduce damage from vehicles. That will be incredibly handy later. Because there's going to be a lot of vehicles, as you may be able to tell. Should not last so hard. Which part, the ragdolling down the road or me being happy about it? There we go. But I handed that joke. Alright, continue activity. I've got my 6 strat down. I don't want to take that. I want to take a vehicle though. Nope. What about you? Are you going to be seeing me enough to slow down? There you go. Yep. Hey, that car sure did just eat shit. Alright. Oh, time's already gone down. I'm in the place. Shit. I didn't even realise. Splort. Splort. Please get me. Oh, yes. Oh, adrenaline already activated. Sweet. Boomf. Let's see. I'll get this one. You gonna keep going, bud? Oh, come on. You know you want to run someone down. Everyone wants like that feeling once of like, what if just once I got to absolutely nail someone with my vehicle, just not give a fuck, just fucking go. Just absolutely ream someone on the grill of a truck. Oh, come on, keep me airborne. You're doing it, but oh no. Oh, because they blew another car up. Man, the truck drivers in this place are fucking insane. Oh, no. Yeah, I just lost it. Yeah. Oh, like being hit more keeps my adrenaline up. Okay, I didn't realize that. Please, 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 please. Oh, no. Saying please, please, please to getting hit by a truck just seems like a cry for help at this point. But, you know what? I'm here to serve my constituents. Talking like I'm a politician, not a gangster. They are one and the same. Brrr, brrr. Alright. It's fucking... Ah! I guess that's what happens when you die screaming.
Make this easy.
Hey. Alright, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. Just gonna have to navigate these cars until I get there because this thing is active. All the cars are kind of given a bit more of a maniac kind of streak, which is fine. Except I need to get to where I'm going to have the money count. Well, no. Oh, hang on. Or, where am I going, actually? There. Oh, there's no highway there. Whatever. We'll see how it goes. Oh, hey, yeah, no, thanks for the follow, man. I actually really got thrown by that noise. I haven't had anyone follow while I've been on stream yet and wasn't sure what it was. So thank you so much for following me right then. And now I know what that noise is. Whew. Unlimited sprint for fraud activities. Hey, nice. Nice, someone knows. Sweet. Well, I got that to look forward to because that will be super helpful down the track. It is, I do find this one of my worst activities though, because I just, yeah, it's just hard. I'm gonna try and get to one of those points where I get extra money though, because, yeah, I don't trust this place with no highway running through it to get me through anything. Played this game a lot. Yeah, nice. I played it like a fair bit, but I kind of only really did the one big playthrough. I played through it once, got all my stuff, and then I ended up playing it co-op with other people when they were the hosts, so... More time throwing things off cliffs in San Andreas. That's actually pretty accurate too. Yeah, because that was once we started figuring out the correct way to make sure that things in San Andreas died, we were all over it. The only thing I wish that San Andreas at the time back then had was more kind of like the bodies will stay there kind of settings, because we would have filled up some of those ravines. There was a lot of the general public just disqualified from life when we got to San Andreas and started figuring that stuff out. Oh, adrenaline. Because there was no other vehicle to jump to. Okay. Hey, thanks, Freedom Van. Freedom Van 9000. Don't think I spent a lot of time in any of the Saints games. Yeah, like, I'm not going to lie, especially back when Saints 2 happened. It was very much a case of, like, why would I want to play Saints Row when Grand Theft Auto already exists? I mean, I get that. I think I picked up the first one just because it was real cheap. And I'm going to be honest, there was a reason Saints 1 was real cheap. It's because it was real broken. Like, it was busted to shit. So a lot of people did go, Saints 1 wasn't good, didn't give Saints 2 a try. But Saints 2 was just nutty. It was awesome. Come on. Excitement plus on that one. Hey, you, buddy. Oh, I can't punch you to death because we're doing insurance fraud. I missed the car. I think I'm just showing off my skill level now. Oh god, unless I get my adrenaline up, this one isn't happening. Oh, especially because people keep stopping at intersections. Who does that? What about out here? Can I get you there? Boom, 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 boom. Ah, fell out of the car. Really just I need stuck under the car physics. Boom. You believe in me? I'd like to believe it. I think I'll get it done next try, I reckon, because most other places have a highway running through them. Yet I probably sound this like a broken record repeating that. And I missed that car. I missed that car. Missed it. That was all on me. Come on. PC, right? Yeah, PC. Then, just the, I would be using a control pad, which would probably make everything feel a little bit better. But, you know, it's an older game. Doesn't like that too much. I don't really want to have to remember two different control schemes when it shows me a keyboard prompt, realistically. Oh, was that enough for the adrenaline? It was. Okay. So, now. Yep. Oh, can I get in the back? No, I didn't. But let's see if I can now. There we go. Now go. Go, you fool of a toque. Oh. Okay. This is all on me. This is all on me. Ah! Yeah, I know. It's not... Ah. Oh, it's sticking around till my adrenaline runs out, so that's something. Okay, car, you need to go... Oh, you went when I just flicked out. Oh, let's see if the postal van can catch me. Oh, hey. I mean... Oh, you turned. You utter bastard. You bastard-coded bastard. Ugh. Alright, bear with me a sec, guys. I'm just checking some updates on some stuff. Hate it when the time runs out. Yeah, no, it's I'm glad that it hangs around if you've got adrenaline up. I like that. I didn't realize it was going to do that. Time to go to the suburbs again. I think that's the same area again, and I think it's just going to continue to be unfortunate. Oh no, it's slightly different there, so I should be able to get to there, which is a good long stretch of death road. If I can get to a good long stretch of death road for cars to hood bounce me down, then it should be alright. This is level 5 too. I've only got this one and one more to go, and then I get the thing from this, so... Yeah, my goal is to basically only play Xbox. Yeah, no, I get that. I had them on the Xbox originally. Like, honestly, the main reason I'm playing Saints on the PC at the moment, Goth, is because it's just an ease of access thing right now. I think I must have got it on Steam for like $3.12 at some point. And so it's just kind of hung on. And I went, what do I want to play? Oh yeah, no, like I said, control pad, way better. But it's just the fact that the PC version of this game doesn't like to do anything other than make you look at the keyboard prompts. And so to actually do that on PC, you need to remember like 2 different control schemes and be able to translate them. Bleh, 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 bleh. 3, 2. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't think you were being rude. I just, yeah. Ah! I didn't think you were being rude. I just figured I'd say that, yeah, I spent most of my time on the Xbox as well. Pretty much all these games. Okay. I'm just trying to limp my way into a good zone. Actually, up here doesn't seem too bad. Ugh. 312 is very specific. Yeah, I think it just kind of pops into my brain as being one of those dollar points. Actually, no, maybe I got this in a Humble Bundle. Yeah, maybe that was it. I think it might have been a Humble Bundle, because they do really good bundles. I know they've had these in there before. Oh, hey! Out the scoop. Give me the scoop. Oh, he didn't get me the scoop in time. No, don't leave! Oh, I can't believe they all just showed up and then left like that. I wanted to bounce. I wanted to get air juggled. Cheese hasn't turned up with some PC Master Race. Yeah, I know, right? See, this is the problem here, is that like he can sense when his platform is being discussed, but I think he also can sense when I'm going to say yeah, but the other version was better because at least I could use a control pad. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Oh hey, bleh, 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 bleh. Oh no. I need to land because that won't count because I didn't trigger it before I hit the thing. Boom. Boom, boom. Hey, there's one. Oh, I missed it. How? Dunk. Dunk. Oh, get him right of it again. Dunk. Hey. Alright. Alright. Oh no, now I missed it. Oh no. Whee! Okay. Oh, are you kidding? That was so close. Right, I'm gonna keep trying to go this way. Oh, come on. Because there's one over here, and I think that might be on the big stretch. I want to be on the big stretch. Oh, my adrenaline's running out, so that sucks. Alright, I'm on the big stretch, but let's... Okay, him. Dunk. Ah, oh, way to turn, you bastard. Oh, here we go, hot dog car. It's the Freckle Bitch's mascot car. Boof. Take a Freckle Bitch's mascot any day. Oh, you kidding. What is that woman doing? Ah, it's terrifying that someone's getting hit by a car. I'll run into it. Oh, why did you stop? Oh, it was a garbage truck, but I didn't get stuck in the back. Oh, stop. Let me get up and trigger the thing again. There we go. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, don't, because it's gonna... Oh, fuck. Way, there we go. Alright, so now back to the van. Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, how am I this bad at this? Oh. I feel like the ambulance should be worth more. Just because, let's face it, they're dicks. Come on. Yeah. Circled back around. It sensed its prey. Oh, come on. Any of these places have to be going... Any of these cars, any of these places. Any of these cars need to be going forwards. Just out of practice. Yeah, very possibly, Doug. It has been a good maybe 10 years since playing it, so nearly. Because I mean, it came out in 2011? 2011? Somewhere there. Alright, give me a highway. Okay, I don't need you to do it yet, but I'm going to need you to do it. Hey, someone just left their weird little convertible. Halberd. It's like a little Yaris. Little off-cut Yaris. Someone's taking the lid off a little Yaris for their nan. Because she wanted to feel the wind blowing through her hair again. She hasn't felt that since the 1950s. Since your father left. Your father left. I'm talking about your grandmother. Yeah, sweet. Whoosh. Alright. No. Okay. This is a good stretch, and it doesn't have much in the way of, like, actual... kind of does. Because it's got the... Hey, you're mad. Sweet. Yes! Okay, that was some. I'm a bumblebee. A bumblebee that likes to eat KFC. That popped into my head real suddenly. Alright. This way. Oh, they're all turning because they're all bastards. Turning more than I'd like. Oh, you... Hey. Donk. Please, please. Yes. Ah. Too much time on TikTok. Oh, I know that is one of my biggest issues lately. Actually, it's just that I like TikTok's where I doom scroll. A lot of people doom scroll on Facebook and like look at news things, but I doom scroll on TikTok and wonder how my life got to this. It doesn't help that I yelled at someone on there the other day about how I don't care if Jesus doesn't like dirty jokes. I'm pooping and I'm scrolling TikTok. I want some dirty jokes. No. Oh. Okay. Yeah, do it. Do it. Move your car. So I bounce and everyone apparently goes around me. Bastards. This way then. This way then. Far out. No, I should have just gone with it. Should just let it shoot me off into oblivion. Hey, like this one. Hey. Whoa. Oh, come on. Just, who hits a pedestrian and doesn't think, man, I better speed up? I need you guys to service me with your vehicles. This isn't a vehicle service anymore. This is a servicing vehicle. Ugh. Oh! Okay. No, you dick lord. Hey, blue boom, yeah. He's probably Simlish for something, but oh my god. Oh my god, maybe that's something I end up playing on stream sometimes, the goddamn Sims. I'll just start a life in the Sims and it can all go horrifically wrong. I'll have to fight the urge to just make haunted houses with people that have been set on fire. And that one. Ugh. And that one. That one. That one. Yeah. Oh, come on. All of these cars have the ability to go fast. But none of them are in fact going fast. They are going mediocre. I do not need them to go mediocre. I need them to go zoom. Oh, stop turning down there. Why are you doing it? There isn't even road down there. It's a wharf. And I didn't hit the go button. Alright, this one. Bump. Fly backwards. Come on, you can do it. Oh, okay. What if I keep going this way? Oh, that car was going that way until that douche nuts decided not to. Bump. Bump. Oh, come on. Okay. I kind of wish there was a bonus for it being a cop car, but I'm pretty sure there's not. Oh, man, 316. Oh no, you freak. I thought the game was just forgetting to cancel the activity then. I was going to be happy with that. Alright, so I'm already there. Ooh, and I'm in this spot. Okay. There's highway over here again. We all know this is my magic spot, right? So away we go. I'm hopeful. Ugh. Yes, truck. Come on, truck. There we go. Oh, van, you let me down. No, you prick. Boom. I swear it's harder to get adrenaline on the higher levels too. Yeah. I hate that if it gets like that half-second downtime where you're not just being constantly barraged, it just goes, well, you're getting up. Boom. Ah. Why are all these trucks letting me down now? It's just generally unfortunate. Nope. Missed that one. Tried to bunny hop directly in, didn't happen. Come on. Just gotta get my adrenaline up, then we're all good. I pushed the button. You cock monkey. Absolute fuck womple dick biscuit nose cock. Okay. Stop adding expletives, Nick. You don't need to get banned off Twitch when you're still trying to work out what you're even doing on it. Of course. Boom. Please be going fast enough. You were not. As someone that drives a bike around in real life, please go fast enough usually isn't something I'm yelling at drivers. Usually it's, fuck, I love turn signals, but, you know. What? Just because I got stuck on the windshield. I wanted to be stuck on the windshield. That windshield was going to be my savior. Donk. 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 Okay, come on. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then we go bus. Bus, bus. Truck. 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 Okay. Just gotta control the flow. He who controls the spice controls the universe. Actually, that was June. I haven't watched June for a long time. Wasn't spice just like a metaphor for heroin or something? I could be wrong. So that's why I'm like prefacing this a lot with the fact that I haven't seen it in a long time. Well, God's still here. Hey, cool. Well, you're watching me probably actually do this for once. Finally. Yeah, there we go. Nailed it. Alright, there we go. Level 5 complete. Looking kinda busted. Now for 6. Oh, yes. Okay. Way to miss every car, Nick. Bump. Oh, no. Okay. Need to remember to jump. So I can really get caught on those grills. There, got the double. Oh, no, no, please. No, I didn't hit the go button. No, you prick. Okay. Donk. 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 Having the time of my life with a car and ow. Okay, come on, get in, fuck. Okay, so I think I've got to stay in the area, so I might go back this way. See if I can't get myself launched back in this direction. Oh, no, well, I've gone over the other side of the road. I should have just kept flinging myself over there. That. Holy fuck, 500,000, yeah. So man, I love highways in this. Highways in this are the business. Come on, you can do it. Ugh. Just not enough turn. Not enough turn. I also feel like I wasted that adrenaline surge. Oh, I should have just carried on. I keep trying to go back just to like do some backwards bounces, but then sometimes I have cars just absolutely stomp dead like that. Okay. So I feel like, and this is going to be like a, and of course it does, Nick, moment. I feel like 3 and 4 have like better people bouncing physics. Whoa. Hey, Duck. Oh, your groceries turned up, Duck. That's yeah, no, that's all good. Get your groceries. Get your food. Feed your peoples. Do your loves. Feed your peoples. Do your loves. That went together in my head. Don't know if it went together outside. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, come on. Oh, no. I mean, I know it's trying to do that to help me not get stuck places, but it's still pretty crap. Wish all the DLC were free. Yeah, I need to actually check what the DLC was, because I can't... Yeah, I'm not actually sure. Because I know I had it on yet again, on the Xbox. Like, I had Xbox DLC. Because I went, hey, I need that. I need all of that. Because, you know, I was playing this game a bit, but... Oh, yes. Adrenaline, and there's a truck. Boom. Okay. Stick to the front of the truck, Nick. What? Oh, why did you stop? Is this guy going to be so annoyed he's going to keep going? Yes. Oh, I was really hoping to catch up to the truck. Oh, I might still. Hey, bounced off the top of the goddamn bridge. Okay. Oh, stay in room, Nick. One DLC is free, which was uncut. Okay. Might have to go and take a look after this session, see what's about. Because yeah, I can't even really remember what a lot of the DLC added. Like, to be honest, I think a lot of the stuff that the DLC added was vehicles and stuff like that. I don't know what else was there, but... Oh, I'm so close. So close, it's edging me. The game is edging me, but I've gone over the line. It's all good. So there's a real particular dick joke that goes with uncut being free. But I figure I better leave that alone. Uncut his clothes, right? Actually, yeah, I will admit the offering of clothes in this game is not as massive as I remember it, but I also haven't been to, like, as many stores as I probably could have by now. Let's see if you're going to stop. You are. And I'm going to go... What am I going to do next? You know what? Let's see. Let's see what that activity is. Alright, boom. Oh, hey. Alright, 2 wheels, got some respect. I'll take the respect of 2 wheels. And that's what this game needs, a Mario skin. Just a full Mario skin over mod. Turn this into the The goddamn whatever world it is. All the cops can be Goombas. You can jump on their heads. Actually, to be fair, if you did that, like, all the gangs would have to have their own little specific, you know, Cooper gangs and stuff. That'd be intense. I'm thinking about this too hard. Oh, there's, like, drug running, I think. You have to complete more frauds to get unlimited sprint. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, it sounds right that it's unlimited sprint if you complete the... like, all of the frauds. Like, I think there's 3 on the map. And I think all the activities have one kind of thing that, like, you know, you end up with some big bank of something awesome at the end of it after doing all of them.
What are you doing here? I thought the Colombians were sending their mule.
They did.
You're shitting me.
Why are you surprised?
I just never thought I'd see you doing, like, actual work.
Believe me, I wouldn't be here if Manuel hadn't cut me off.
Yeah, that was a fucking shocker.
Can we not talk about it?
He found someone younger, didn't he?
Are you gonna help me sell this shit or
That's
not?
right. She was the wife of the big bad,
You know what? Fuck
I think,
I'm coming.
Blue
Come on,
Gang
you wanna miss this.
drug dealer leader cartel guy in the first one. What do you mean? Only unlimited ammo in the pistol. Whatever. Thought I was going to get to do this with my unlimited ammo in, like, that I had just as a general, because I got the
Nice try.
because I got the SMG unlimited ammo. Check them. Hey, she's doing it. All right. And I think these get kind of intense, but I'm basically in an on-rails section of a shooter, so I can deal with that. Do kind of wish I was the one driving, though. Because this bitch...
This is bad.
This is bad. I just killed the guy. It's fine. Killed the guy and he was a gang member. This is okay. Protect the dealer and the buyer. Actually, I think if I remember correctly, some of these buyers end up being like undercover cops and stuff. So, and then it goes down.
How do you keep from panicking during a drug deal?
By and then it goes down, I mean I shoot everyone. So, I thought my BRB. All right, yep. You go do what you're doing, Gothic. I'm gonna need to pull a hefty load of murders, though.
You are so much better at this than I am.
Well, I know I'm so much better at this than you are because I'm a character designed entirely for murders. Getting hungry? Hungry is a thing. We all gotta fight them hungries.
A gang is trying to kill me. Take a deep breath.
Hey, she did that for no reason because I was killing everyone.
How did I get in this situation?
Well, you got in this situation because you broke up with your drug dealer boyfriend. Alright, well, you know, level 1 complete for drug trafficking. Wholesome activity. Right.
I hope my car's okay.
Alright, so we'll go back to the... It's actually really handy doing these guys, because The Ronin are mostly on bikes, so we can just nail them with a pistol. Come on. Where are we going? Actually, is that? Yeah, okay, that was my marker. I was wondering why there was... It's a random marker out there, but it's my old one from when I went to the mission, and it didn't cancel out.
Get these guys away from me.
I appreciate that this chick will drive over the curb onto a pedestrian just to drop off a baggie. Deal completed. Head to the next location. Make sure you don't get your asshole perforated on the way. That will end badly, as it were. Oh, that dude's got no front tire. I was wondering why he was just driving like, you know, Knight Rider. Knight Rider? Ghost Rider. Ah, Knight Rider. Imagine that computer in a... Imagine that computer in a bike. I'm sorry, Dave, I can't do that. No, that's not him. Sorry, Dave, I can't do that. It's a Space Odyssey one.
Why won't they stop coming?
Because they're spawning like bastards. That's why they won't stop coming. Ugh. Going through Knob Hill. I do like that it was only 2 deliveries. That's handy. Oh, she's only gonna stop there. Which is good. I feel like this will always stop and this will always start at the same place. Sometimes for some of these missions, but yeah. Bam. Man, up to 39. I know at some point it just gets to a point where it says that you have infinite respect, which is good. Because then you just don't have to think about trying to get them for missions, but yeah, not really doing this for respect, doing this for sick items to bust out the story with.
I never thought I would end up being a mule.
Well, you are a mule, honey. You are the mulest mule that ever muled. And I'm sitting there in apparently a cocktail dress helping you out. Also, that guy just came through a pile of apartments. There we go. So I found early on too, I realised if you nail the driver then you're all good.
I think I'd make a great accessory to that.
Also, this chick drives like a maniac.
Just lay there. Someone
Although I
will come
say
along.
that, to be fair, I think she's avoided more civilians than I generally have, so.
I just wanted to copy.
Hey,
That's so wrong.
forgot about how nutty that shotgun was. Oof. I need to not do that right next to our own car. Oh, really? I didn't realise I had to go with her for these. That kind of sucks. I want to stay in the safety. The safety of the car. The safety of the car where I have my guns. Magma. You know, this was called a magma. Thought it might have been called a Magana. Oh, another deal. Oh yeah, because it's level 3, so it started adding some more. Man, I wonder what I get for this. I love watching this chick drive and just flail that gun out the window. There we go. So you just take out the driver and you buzz off like a maniac. Are you gonna be a turd? Nope. Sweet. I've been expecting undercover cops suddenly at every drop-off, so...
I'm not used to driving. Angelo never let me.
Angelo never let you drive. Well, maybe you should have left him. Okay. Right, drug trafficking, level 3 complete. What do I get for that? Hey, Ronin notoriety will drop off a bit quicker. That might be handy sometimes. I guess it's actually, that was one of the things that happened with this for me, was that I did the story, and like, I don't think it's really spoilers, but during the story, you basically take over the city for the Saints. And in doing that, obviously, you get rid of the other gang territories. Like, every mission you do, you're taking over another territory. And so... By the time on my first playthrough I realised that going through and getting these things has stuff like that, it was totally useless because those gangs were gone. Hey.
Whatever happened to your
Hey.
anyway?
Oh, there's someone over there. Okay. Don't know why she was pissed, but she was pissed. I forgot the cops had tasers. Oh man, I want a taser. I forgot all about the tasers. Oh damn. Okay, so that's my mission after this. I think it's a melee weapon. I'm gonna have to go and get myself a taser.
Not your lucky day.
Oh man, it's 1 of 3 and I'm already down to that. Alright, let's use the AK looking thing.
These upstarts are going to get what's coming to them.
You'll scream. I mean, you probably will anyway, so...
Ooh.
That chick ran someone over and went, ooh. She's got balls. That's takes a lot to pretend that it worries you that much when you've just slammed your car into someone.
The sooner these deals are over with, the better.
Hey, their driver must have eaten it. I can't believe Karen from the school route decided to go and try and nail me. Alright, now we just got to get home.
Those people are animals.
Just got to get home. Let's see if 38 rounds in an AK is enough to get me home. Bomb. Probably not, the way I'm just wasting them. How do I feel about the new Saints Row announcement? Which one? Is that the, are you thinking of the Major Frozen? Are you thinking of the reboot announcement? Or was there something else that I missed? New game. Now, bear with me a sec. I'm going to just double check which new game I'm thinking of, because I'll admit, I think I might have buried it. I know they talked about doing a reboot of the series, but... New... Oh, City like Las Vegas. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, now I remember that one. Yeah, it's Saints Row is an upcoming action-adventure video game and reboot of the Saints Row series, developed by Volition and published by Deep Silver. So what is it? August 23, 2022. Yeah, look, I think I'm never happy with it when someone says they're going to reboot something I like. But it's Deep Silver and Volition, so I kind of feel like if they've still got the same team working on it, then it should hopefully have the same feel, and it should still be, you know, kind of true to what it was doing. Which is, let's face it, what I kind of want. Yeah, rebooting. Like I said, I don't like the idea of rebooting it at all. I don't think it needs it even, because I mean, look at it. You could just do anything with Saints Row and say that it's just there. Hey man, there you go. I think. Yeah, you can do anything with this and just go, yeah, well, it's still in that universe, and use the Saints Row name if you want. Because my issue is more like that. Just story-wise, Saints Row 2 was better than 3 and 4, I felt. Especially with how ridiculous 4 got. Because 4 got nutty. Like, nutty. Like Armageddon and Aliens nutty. So yeah, I don't know, man. I think, like, I've got a little bit of hope for the gameplay. Because the gameplay, I feel like, just got better over time. Gameplay-wise, 4 was just there for the dildos? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, so I think that, yeah, they should have just said it's another Saints Row game, not let's reboot this thing and make it whatever. Because, I mean, like, technically by rebooting it, they're gonna, you know, they're gonna kind of discount 1, 2, 3, and 4, which I don't really want them to do. I just want them to get back to having better stories again. Because, I mean, let's face it too, like, I'm having a lot of fun right now scrolling around on the street, like, you know, just doing these things, whatever else. But then, like, yeah, you look at 3, and 3 was already getting kind of nutty because they kind of went, and they even, I think they even talk about it at the start of 4 when you bury the lead of the road and top to your cutscene. Oh yeah, no, man, like all of 2 has so many big story feels that you're like, this is a real intense moment. Like, just in general. Does, like, even the stuff that's with some kind of semi-minor characters and stuff, like, you have big moments in this game. Didn't really feel much of that in 3 or 4 because they just didn't do a good job of making you, you know, have stakes, I guess, or care. Because, like, everything that ever happened, you were just like, well, you know, in 3 it was just like, well, I'm the leader of the Saints, though, and we have a high-rise, and we have this tank, and we've got this, you know, and we've got this, like, massive ogre as a buddy. And then in 4, it's just like, well, nothing matters because this is all kind of dumb and matrixy. You know? So I don't know. I need to look at I'll need to look at the trailers and stuff. See how they look for what they're doing with the story. In saying that, I really, really enjoyed Get Out of Hell. That, like, side shoot game where you played as Kenzie and Gat. I actually really enjoyed that game. It was just a lot of fun. I think the only thing that made me mad about Get Out of Hell was just that you had to do the final thing as Gat, but, you know. Because Kenzie's like my Saints Row lady in this. Actually, do we meet her in this, or is she in 3? Did we meet Kenzie in this? I think... No, I don't think we meet Kenzie in this one. I think we'll meet her in 3. But yeah, so I don't know. I might take a look at the what they've released for Saints Row, whatever the next one is with subtitle. Between streams, I'll take a look at it after I get out of this and see how it looks and what it feels like. Actually, another thing I'm going to throw out there is that if they don't keep good co-op, I'm gonna be a mad. I mean, as much as I know I'm not playing this co-op, it's really the only way I've ever played it before. Oh, jeez, there's still a deal to go on. That was a dumb idea by Nick. There we go. Okay. Just got to get home. Kenzie's in 3 and she's a true character. Yeah, no, like I said, Kenzie's great. Love Kenzie. Kenzie's amazing. And they managed to do that thing where they not only introduced her, but she was one of the few points of thing in that game where I was just like, no, you matter. And she did. She did a lot, but yeah. So Kenzie is one of the high points of 3 for me. She was just awesome. Style bonus. Oh, I keep forgetting about the style bonus because I'm wearing the most styling cocktail dress anyone's ever seen.
Okay, Manuel's got me on a tight schedule, so let's get going.
Oh man, I've got like guns. All right. You didn't even have a reason to take that out.
How did those gangs ever get control of Stillwater?
Well, you know, everyone else drives like you, apparently.
The Carnales had a touch of class.
Yeah, she's Phoebe. Or she was Phoebe, and then she stopped being Phoebe, and I don't know. But she's awesome, in general. Like, the fact that her character actually had some kind of depth was a bonus, because they actually are... It's a bit of a juxtaposition to some of the other characters, because they actually took some of the depth out of some of the characters coming from 2 to 3. Also, I think this driver has just gotten stuck. And I may be restarting this. Oh, yeah, I'll be restarting this anyway. Of course you got stuck on level 3. 6. 6, that's the one. How do I feel about Watch Dogs? See, Watch Dogs was a weird one for me. I never really got into it. I played through the first one.
A gang is trying to kill me.
But it was just such a, I don't know, it's like a non-event game. Like, it did this thing where it went, we promise you all of this stuff. And you're, okay, cool. Like, alright, well, in practice, it's not really working out for me.
Get these guys away from me.
Hey, Major Frozen's now following. Thank you, Major Frozen. Oh, I had to blow everything up to get the car out. Well, I've got the feeling the car's going to blow up and we're all going to die. Yeah, Watch Dogs. I just... You know, didn't really get into. Just didn't do what I wanted it to do. So, Kinsey is a hacker. Yeah, well that's why you go on Recruiter in 3, because you don't have anyone else that's super good at that. So, oh, get out. Oh wait, can I take someone else's car? I can't. Ah! That sucked. No, let me get in. Okay. Whew.
Can't you people give up already?
There it is. Okay. These upstarts are going to get Jesus Christ. Okay. We are going to get another car. That one. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's they were undercover. Okay, so this car here. Come on. Oh, did I just murder my... I did. That was my bad. Alright, this guy now. Similar to Saints Row, Watch Dogs 1 says wait to the store. I'd recommend... Oh.
Sure have changed
Sorry, Frozen. I'll check. I'll check what you're saying out in a second. Everything's just kind of popping off in here at the moment. Oh man, we've only done 2 out of 5 deals. Wait the story. Recommend another try. The sequels are I bought the new Watch Dogs about 3 months ago. Going to play it on a radio for laughs. They tried, but I heard it's just not the same. Yeah, I don't know. I've been doing the contemplate about, you know, Watch Dogs. I've done that a couple of times. I thought, should I give it another run? Was it unfair that I kind of dismissed it? But I did hear that about the sequels though, that they just didn't have the same kind of feel to it, or the same, like you said, obviously weight to the story. So it's just one of those things where things get syndicated, and it kind of sucks. Because I mean, you know, I love me a lot of games. Like I will fully admit, and this is something that's going to get me a lot. This is like a real hot take now. It never used to be, but now it really is like a fairly hot take. Once upon a time, I would wait for the Call of Duty games to come down in price. Then I would pick them up. I'd pick them up, and then I would go through the kind of the set piece story, just because it was a fun story. Like it was just, you know, big set piece, explosion-y, fun, stupid things happening, you know, let's go kind of scenario. And that was great. But they too, if we're going to talk, if, you know, I'm talking about things getting like syndicated to death, they too kind of did the same, where they were like, well, we're just going to get worse, or we're going to take it out in general. It's just real unfortunate.
This can't be happening.
Oh, come on.
Be careful.
Oh, they absolutely nailed her. Right. Come on. Up you get. And then off we fuck. What? Where's she gone? Oh, no. I think she's been hit by a car and she's under something. But I'm not allowed to drive cars. Watch Dogs 1's one player's choice from you. If you like Saints Row, enjoy Watch Dogs 1. Yeah. So as I said, I'm considering going back and giving it the try. What I'm actually thinking about doing at the moment is, you're not 12. Okay, you're not 12. Yeah, what I'm actually thinking about doing at the moment, to be honest, is running myself through kind of the rest of the Saints Row games right now. Like, you know, do 2, get into 3. Where is this? Where is she? I might have to die. I think everything's gone wrong. Yeah, I'll just stand here and let myself die. Yeah, Watch Dogs 1 was good. Yeah, like I said, I know I did like a really quick run through it. Like, I know I didn't spend much time in it, so. So yeah, no, it might be worth heading back. Like I was just thinking then, I've forgotten the characters' main names, the main character's name. So there's never a good sign for me taking something in.
This is bad.
Hey.
Okay. A gang is trying to kill me. Take a deep breath.
Oh. You know, you could have just hit him with the car, lady. Adrian. Okay. Frozen. I'm guessing that's your name, Frozen, Adrian?
How did I get in this situation?
Playing all the Saints Row games is a good take. I played them all, but I never beat 4. Yeah, that's fairly similar to me. I know that I played 4, but I don't remember the ending, so I'm guessing that means I didn't finish it.
These gangs are going to kill me. I'm getting sick of Troy's friends.
I'm pretty sure that NPC just said Jesus, but... Oh, the main character from Watch Dogs got it. Okay, yeah, no, cool. I was actually a little bit thrown off by the fact that he said that. And I had it fall over in my brain. So that's my bad. But yeah, no, yeah, Adrian. Oh, yeah, Adrian. I think I might remember some of the NPCs talking to him. Some of the side characters talking to him, maybe. He did some pretty intense shit, to be, if I'm honest. Like, I remember there being a lot of stuff going on in that game. Oh, I'm about to abandon one of my followers, fine. Adrian Pierce. Yeah. I think I remember that name popping up in some memes for a while. Ow.
I just want to do coke in peace. Is that so wrong?
No. Oh, that was unfortunate. I went, this will be smart. I'll get rid of that before it gets to me. Okay, 4 out of 5. We are gonna steal another car. And it's gonna be that one. Oh, don't bother. Oh, and the game crashed. Go do the Destruction Derby at that area. It's your favorite minigame. Yeah, I can go take a look. I'm gonna see if I can just finish off this one. The game did just crash though, so I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see where it brings me back to. Oh, it's a loud intro. Powered by GameSpy. The only reason I'm not trying to play this co-op. Alright, so let's see. Let's see where this leaves us. Oh, all the way back here. Right. That's incredibly unfortunate. Oh, do I have any cars yet? None. Okay. Man, that's a kick. Where? Okay. Tell you what, before I go do the Destruction Derby, what I want to do is I want to see. Okay, 5 or 6 levels completed. Okay, so I'll get to the Destruction Derby, but I am gonna see if I can just tick that off and complete that, because that's 5 out of 6. I really want to get that done. So where's? This ain't a bar. I've picked an unfortunately not very quick car to get there though. Hey, bounce. Driving's actually kind of unfortunate. I've turned the music off because I don't know what copyrighted stuff's going to pop up, and obviously this is not a game in the generation where they have the option to turn off kind of copyrighted music. So, whoops. It's alright, folks. I'm driving one hand. It's excusable. Hey, There's a lot of stuff coming out of nowhere. Alright, here we go. Drive one hand all the time, you're not that bad. Yeah, no, that's fair. If you were that bad, Duck, I'd hope that you weren't driving anymore, to be honest. If someone was driving like I was just then, that becomes a universal problem in the real world. I am going to be glad when I get to shift onto 3, and, you know, I get to probably use a control pad at that point. That would, indeed. Alright, so where am I going? So, what, we got 5 deliveries to do. I guess I gotta work out, like, how I'm gonna save the bullets so that I've got the big guns for later. Oh, no, don't get stuck here. Hey! There we go. Avenger jacket? Special leather jacket. Wonder why I got that. I guess I did something. No control support. No, the control pad support is there. Like, you can use a control pad with it. But the game doesn't have the icons to show you what you'd be pushing on a control pad. So, especially for the stuff later that's going to happen, that's going to be, you know, quick time events. I don't want to have to remember the keyboard bindings and then have to translate them into control pad buttons later, because yeah, they're just not in there. So I just figure I'll go with the keyboard for this one. Oh, don't. There we go. Yeah, so I figure I'll just battle through with the keyboard on this one, and then, you know, once I get to 3, I can change myself out. One of the reasons I pulled the trigger on an Xbox Series X, my prized possession. That's fair, I get that. I wouldn't mind picking up Series X. Like, I'm still running on just the, you know, the Xbox, original. The Xbox One original, sorry, because if I was running on an Xbox original, that'd be kind of nutty. Actually, to be fair, I do have an original Xbox sitting there with a decent collection of games still. I need to dust that off, get some of those games going on this. I feel like there's some classics on there that a lot of people missed out on, because, yeah, the original Xbox really did not get as much love as it should have gotten. So what's this? 3 out of 5 deals done. X is expensive and hard to get. PC is the best of both worlds. Yeah. Yeah, so my PC, like, I only built this thing last year, but it was during, and well, it's technically still ongoing, the great 3D card shortage of 2021. So that's really the only thing I'm not pumped about with my PC, to be honest. My Xbox One's still just doing what it was always doing, which is nice. Like, it hasn't slowed, it hasn't had any issues, so I can still play a lot of the stuff I want. Like, I actually spend a lot of time in Sea of Thieves, actually, with it. So... Oh man, no, let's see. What I paid is like... Because I'm an Australian. I don't know if you're Australian, I'm guessing you might be. But, oh no! But I also did a lot of wheeling and dealing to get some parts, so... I'll Oh god. I might run through it when I don't try it up my ass. But no, I think I only paid about it.
This is bad.
Maybe a bit over $1,000 for what I've got in my console in my console in my PC at the moment. I could do with some more RAM. I'll say that much. But yeah, I do still need to, like I said, get myself a 3D card, like a new big boy 3D card soon. Yeah, my Saints character and I are very similar in certain ways where I could probably actually have a whole bunch of better stuff in this by now, but I've been buying things like tattoos. So.
Okay. A gang is trying to kill me. Take a deep breath.
Okay, we've just got to get home. And it's right there. Favorite games I've been playing in 2021, 22. I mean, it depends on what you go with, like whether or not they came out there. But no, look, Gothic, yeah, no, it's streaming on Xbox. Like I'll admit, I usually, just because it's easy to sit back, I've got the couch in front of it. I can sit back and be comfy while I watch some streams. Stream on your phone. Hey, you can get comfy. You can get comfy while you're watching on your phone too. That's my in-bed stream scenario, is that I tend to watch that. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like, favorite game, realistically, if we want to look at, like, the last couple of years, I spent quite a bit of time in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So, as much as, you know, what a lot of people think about that. Oh, actually, is that... Destruction Derby's there, isn't it? Yeah, let's go there. Yeah. So but no, like if I'm looking at favorite games, like I mean, I've spent a heap of time in Cyberpunk too. I grabbed that on my Xbox. That was a bit of a sketchy release on there for me. I grabbed that on the Xbox and I kind of did the like, what do I do? It's kind of busted for Cyberpunk. But yeah, that, and like then to be fair, like I've recently spent so much time in Elden Ring. Couldn't get behind AC Valhalla. I've got to say, I've felt like such a departure in AC Valhalla from what it was. It feels to me like it's such a different game. Well, like, to be honest, like the later ones, all three, but yeah. See too much. Yeah, no, Assassin's Creed, because I've been through every Assassin's Creed game now except for Origins. So I played the hell out of Odyssey. But yeah, I had to be convinced basically by some friends to play Odyssey because I felt like it was such a departure from the Assassin's Creed that I got into. The game is also available on PlayStation 3. Which game are you talking about there, Gothic? We talking about Saints 2 being on the PlayStation 3? Oh no, this isn't Derby. Where's the Derby? Saints Row 2, yeah, PlayStation 3 had Saints Row 2 in there. It was a good time. It was a good era to be up for open world games like that, realistically. We got Saints 2, you know, we got a couple other bits and pieces along the way where people were dipping their toes, which was good. Frozen bought AC Odyssey because you got AC3 remastered with the bundle. Oh, that's fair. I get that. I understand that. Yeah. Damn, where is the Destruction Derby? I thought I knew where it was. Yeah, AC3 was good. I did enjoy AC3 because, I mean, you know, they kind of pumped the world open that much, and there was more like, you know, outside the box than jumping through cities, I think, than the previous games. Yeah, sorry, Frozen. I'm just running into this because this was the one in front of me at the moment. I'm not actually sure where not actually sure where the Destruction Derby is. I'll have to find out in a minute.
The fight's going on now?
Yeah.
Shit, I might as well take your spot.
Hey, you can't do that.
Yeah, why don't you run and catch up?
Hey, fuck you, asshole.
Alright. Brutal fighting matches for cash and respect. Pick up and eat food, recover health.
3, 2, 1.
See, I think these guys will fight each other too, but... Oh man, I forgot about the block button until right now. Ugh. There we go, there's the big one. Finish opponent's E after knockout, take them out of the fight. Oh, that's a horrible button to hit.
Nice try, kid.
Since the third remaster is way better than the original. See, I never played the remastered. I played the original. I actually pre-ordered it because I was just so keen for it. It was like me and a friend both went in, pre-ordered our copy so that we could make sure we could play cooperative on day one. But yeah, I never bought another. I never bought another version of it, I guess. Oh, I got kicked a lot. There we go. Now what's it gonna be? Oh. Okay. Yeah, you see those giant buttons for the cutscene, for the quick time events? Yeah, they don't change to X-Bone or anything buttons for the control pad. Okay, Fire Club level 1 complete. I don't think I want to do that right now. In Assassin's Creed 3 OG, they showed the Black Slave being taken away by the Redcoats. In the remastered, they changed him to a white guy. I was offended they changed history for the woke crowd and I'm black. I didn't even know they made that change. That just seems like a weird change to make in the context of what that game is about. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like a real weird... I mean, I believe you that they made the change. Like, I can see that being a change that got made. But, yeah, it just seems like a real weird change to go, nah, we'll do that, though. What's that one? Subtle change, yeah. Oh, remastered Saints Row 3, you get all the DLC. That's pretty cool because Saints Row 3 had some really good DLC actually. And it's getting bad when we're at a point with video games where remastered editions are having changes like that thrown in there. Like the as in changing like skin colors of you know, relatively specific characters. It just seems, like I said, a weird change to make. And I'll admit that I don't remember enough about Assassin's Creed 3 to to probably spot it myself if I picked it up. But yeah, it just sucks for anyone that knows the game. Like that's the thing. Like that, and that's actually why before when we said about the Saints Row reboot that they're doing, why I was just like, well, if they you know, just reboot it and they have a bunch of the same stuff, it's like I'm gonna see a bunch of stuff that's changed or it's different, and you know, I don't really want different, I want better, you know. So oh, Hitman, actually I'll go and get this. This is like a, because you just kind of keep this list in your pocket, I'm pretty sure, so I'll go get this. I like the ingenuity of this though, just stacking trailers on each other. Find the individuals on the list.
Listen up. I've got some people that need to be taken care of. You take them out, and there's something in it for you.
Alright, cool. So, if I kill any of those people on my rounds, I should get the reward, which would be nice. Okay. So now, do I have any more? Have I got any more just blank blue squares? Destruction Derby should be a area where you looked. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, I don't know. I remember it being in this game, but yeah. I remember it being here. I'm just gonna go and hit up another blue marker that's still question marked. I'll see if that's it. I think it's the one I'm heading to. I'm gonna drive around in the flame suit on the quad bike though. But words, yeah. But I might have to make that my last activity that I go into actually, because I'm gonna have to take off shortly. But all right. I'll go and see if I can't finish out whatever this activity is, though. Alright. I've gone back to driving with one hand again. No wonder it's going to pot. Ah. And kaboom. No, you'll be fine. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, the slow roll down the stairs. Thanks, physics. Oh, I'm dead. Wow. That went well. That went incredibly well. Couldn't have hoped for better. Oh, jeez. Actually, if I... Okay, right. I guess I'll drink my big swallow then. That's how you do it. Okay, so how's this for a little tidbit of to the keyboard controls for this? This is a game that was obviously made for, you know, it was made for control pad. It was really was just built for control pad inputs. So if I hold Q to bring up that menu, I then have to use the arrow keys over on the side. What do you mean that was a trap? Just decoy kill the real target. Oh, that was one of the targets that I... Alright, let's see how this looks then. Where is he? Kinda just wanna do this out of sheer novelty. Is he on the roof? I guess he must be on the roof. In I go. Oh man, actually this could be good. I could get a helicopter to just bounce over to where I want to go. Nope. Hey. Nope. Okay. Is there stairs somewhere? And this is just really throwing me. Ugh. Whoa! It says an elevator. Here, no. It's not in here. I don't really have a way up. I mean, I have to get to the next... No? Oh, man. This is butts. I've had, like... I slowly fell down the stairs and keeled over, and then... Now I come across a hitman target that I can't even get to. What's going on, video game? Oh, hit the sign. Well, let's call it. I'll wander that way. Unless I can, like, see him? Can I see him? Not really. I don't know. I'll go to the airport later if I remember to get a secret mission inside that building. It's Revelation. Oh yeah, that's the. Is that the one that you can do once you've finished the game? I think that hospital. Because I know there's a. I know that. Oh, the deck. Yeah, decks. No, I get it. Yeah. No, I went through that being a little bit like, oh, intrigue, because this is back when they kept me intrigued in what was going on with the characters in the story consistently. And yeah, no, it was that mission with Dex and that. Well, actually, was it there or was it out at the police station? I think there was at the police station over near the Altor guys, maybe. I remember it being in a building, like I said. Yeah, I just for some reason it's sticking in my head that it was that it had something to do with the police station. No, another hitman list.
Hey, how you doing? I got a couple of cases pending, and there are a few key witnesses that could really throw a wrench in things. You think you can make sure they don't make it to court?
Oh, I love that guy. Okay. Now, boop. I've got them. I've got that. I don't really want to do that one. Is there another Trailblazer one somewhere? I like the Trailblazer missions. I might see if I can just do one of them before I take off. It's a little bit unfortunate there's no quick travel in this game, but I also don't really expect there to be quick travel. What is that? You know, let's see what that is. That should actually be a thing. GG, my friend wants to play Rocket League, so I gotta go. Till next time, keep it chilled. Oh, thanks, Frozen. Yeah, no, thanks for the follow, Frozen. You go have fun in Rocket League. Rocket League is a pretty rad game to keep chilling to. I'll try and keep as chill as I can while I drive my car off a bridge. You have fun, man. Alright. I need more stamina. Alright. Oh, hostage diversion. Oh, those are weird in this. They're really good for getting your respect up, but they don't unlock any of the bonuses that the other missions do, so. Oh my god. This is a bouncy car. First game Troy was an undercover cop the whole time. Yeah, that was actually the way they handled that in the first game was really good because you had a bit of an inkling that something was going on. But then yeah, when they decided to make it apparent, they made it real apparent and just really slapped you with it when people figured it out. Which one is he? Doctor? There we go. Mike eliminated. Alright. And Troy was a ride though. He had a lot of stuff going on. He was one of those like real classic, almost tropey stories that went real specifically too, but they did it so well that I didn't mind. It was just, yeah, the character and then like how they progressed it was just great. Strip her, stare at her, take her home at the strip and stare. Oh, Stillwater, never change. Oh, wait, no, I know these missions. Alright, let's see if we can go to these ones. So I'm just going to get rid of that one on the map. Get rid of that. Alright, here we go. E to start escort. Now, escort was one of these weird like scenarios where the driver is there, and that's fine. But when you're in co-op, the second player has to perform sex acts by flicking the D-pad and the sticks around and pushing buttons. So it actually kind of made it harder to do when you were in co-op. But it did a really good job of keeping the second player busy while they were there.
Cash is good.
Cash is definitely good. It's a lot better than trade in this scenario.
Partnership, nothing. I'm just driving around your holes.
She knows what she's doing. Alright. Drive around, keep the paparazzi away from the car, earn respect. Alright. Oh, mate. Let's go.
Fucking furry.
You ready to have some fun? Too bad I didn't meet you before my wife. Again, you were probably in grade school at the time.
Leave the envelope on the seat.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm a bad girl.
From memory, the girls in the back have a she will keep the same personality while I continue this.
Do I have to do everything?
Strap that.
Driver, you got a magazine up there?
Got a magazine, wow.
Oh, wait a sec. My wig's slipping.
Oh baby, oh baby.
Thanks. That'll wash out, right?
No, it will never wash out.
You're gonna get us killed.
Have you seen those towels? Like, you get them, you buy them, they're fresh, they're new.
No one can do
You jack off into them once and they're never soft again. That's what I heard. Alright. Level 1 complete. Let's do this. Star bonus suite. Continue. Yeah, the final mission on the boat in Saints 1. Yeah, where everything blew up and it turned out Troy was just, yeah, reporting back everything. I was so mad at the end of Saints 1. So legitimately mad. I'd just been blown up. I was pissed. I feel like part of that was because the guys when they were making Saints 1, they weren't sure, like, if they were going to get a chance to make a second one. You know, because let's face it, when you're making a game that has some similarities too, and you've got to, you know, basically compete with GTA, it's, you know, it's kind of hard to know that your game's going to sell well. Like, you can have some faith in it, but...
If they get any decent pics, my wife will take me for everything in the divorce.
Look, I'm sure that your wife will take you for everything in the divorce, but...
You made me drop my cat of nine tails.
You made me drop my cat of nine tails. See, which I think was a flogger. I feel like some of the guys making this weren't quite sure where they wanted to go, but they wanted to go there. They needed to have like an impact play professional in there. Woke up in a coma. Yeah, woke up in a coma and woke up mad. That's kind of how I'm playing this character.
I love a night out with the girl. Call me Hedwig. Call me Hedwig.
Bad horsey.
Reporters. I thought this
Did he just say call me Hedwig?
Are you just gonna let them ruin my life?
Yes, I am going to let them ruin your life, buddy.
I'm a bad girl.
Who's ready for some CBT?
Who's ready for some CBT, she says.
Little town.
And she sounds real happy about it.
You can take that out now.
Oh. I forgot what that felt like.
Alright. And Drippity dropped. Dropped right off. What am I at? 2 hours 53. I'll see if I can finish this red light escort mission. Clients there. Get in, buddy. You got a suit and a bald head. You are
On the harness, okay?
prime clientele.
Road. Now it's time you earn that pay.
You like being bad, don't you?
Damn. Maybe I should have brought my spelunking gear.
You put on
Maybe I should have brought my spelunking gear.
dish out some sexy
That's actually fairly intense.
Very bad.
Never needed spelunking gear.
I need to watch something while she's doing that.
Need to watch something while she's doing that. Great.
Sees that picture, I lose my condo.
You made me drop my cat of nine tails.
Fuck. I knew this was too good to be true.
Oh,
I
you
need to stay on the road.
pricks. Oh, God. I just... Should've done that from the start, realistically.
Don't worry, sweetie. Our driver is a professional.
Yeah, driver's a professional nightmare machine, like...
That wasn't as fulfilling as I anticipated. Oh, I love it.
That wasn't as fulfilling as I anticipated either, so...
I'm trying to work back here.
Yeah, well, you work.
Free the tiger.
You like that, don't you, bitch?
Love Saints Row games, yeah. I'm pretty keen on them myself.
Time we hunt. The most. Can you at least pay attention?
No, I can't pay attention. Oh, I gotta kill the target. And I forgot there was stuff like this in here. I thought I was just gonna have to drive around like a nightmare and avoid... There. Now I need to get out of here before they're...
You made me drop my cat of nine tails.
I know the media almost has enough footage, and it's because old mate asked us to go back and kill someone. I'm not going to help myself, actually. Okay. Retry this business. Take the car. Get the client. Smack the poopy doops. Get in, buddy.
Well, aren't you cute?
There was a prototype of Saints Row. Oh, there's a prototype of Saints Row. What,
You better be paying for this.
was that released, or was it just like an internal thing that someone did? Yeah, I'd never heard of a prototype of Saints Row.
Anything that happens between two consenting adults has nothing to do with money.
Hey, I know them. They slept with my wife. No, that wasn't them. This isn't a closed course.
Jesus, will you come already? It's not like we're wearing seatbelts back here.
Google it? Yeah, right. I'll take a look at it afterwards. Once I finish out this. Yeah, I never considered that there would be some kind of prototype to Saints Row, other than, you know, having in betas and stuff with it that you know, I would have guessed would have been internal.
Are you high?
Oh, jeez. Can't appreciate that everyone here drives like a maniac. It's not just me.
You mind not trying to kill us?
I would mind not trying to kill us, because trying to kill us is getting us away from everything.
Some stunt driving.
That was a curb.
Don't tip the media.
Oh, far out. There we go.
Can you bend your leg like she did? Get the bit ready.
Nancy owes me for this.
Get the bit ready. I'm super excited about this, he says.
Oh yeah, I'm coming.
Bangarang, bangarang.
Bangarang, bangarang. I'm saying that next time I get any. I need to. Just afterwards, just bangarang, bangarang.
Son for his birthday.
Want to try Agents of Mayhem Gothic? Yeah, no, that's fair. It was like a good spiritual successor from what I've heard, but I never tried it because it didn't have co-op. Similar to Saints Row. Yeah. I just never tried it because it didn't have co-op, and that was just what I was. That's just what I wanted out of my Saints Row games. I like my co-op. Oh, he sure is dressed like a pirate.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with you.
Care to help me spend some of my last haul?
I'm trying to work.
Why did you do that?
Don't forget.
Oh, evade their significant. Okay, that's why they turned into me. Right, I get you. I get you.
Oh, that's
You
it,
like the
girl.
danger?
You're making my Roger plenty jolly. I need
Stop for fast food.
back in Miss Hayes. If I ever catch you dogs in the open sea, I take more.
Ugh. Oh, okay. I don't think I can shoot my gun or their pleasure goes down. That's unfortunate.
Concentration.
I hope you don't mind marks.
Bastards. I'll toss your guts to the sharks if I get hold of you.
What? Oh, because of the curb. The bitch-ass little curb.
Lose 'em. I'm trying to enjoy myself back here.
Yep, restaurants do sell food. That's what they do.
Now I'm ready to
Try to pre-order the reboot. Yeah, I mean, it might be a good plan. Like, if it's good,
I am your goddess.
cool.
Understand?
You know, if it's good, then that's a bonus. Like, if it's a good reboot,
degenerates want.
it's always a good time because you know we'll get it looking better and playing better.
You made me drop my cat and
bathroom.
Damn sea slugs. They're disrupting my concentration.
Oh, come on. Bounce off that one. Into that one. There we go.
Darling, do ya? You don't mind if I switch holes, do ya?
On your knees.
You don't mind if I switch holes, do ya? I all said that at one point or another, but it's generally met with a no, don't please.
Trying to
Me
work
poor
on
mother's
it.
heart.
And shaboop.
Good boy.
There we go. Nut busted.
You were so
Boom.
good at not thinking for yourself.
I'll be sure to look you up next time I make port in these parts.
Next time I make port in these parts, says the most hipster pirate that I've ever seen in my life. Alright. Continue. Continue. This one's got a cowboy hat. Good for her. Oh, he was back there. Too busy looking over to see if anyone had said anything in chat. Oh, it's a her. Hello. You look like you're going to be up for a good time.
I'm glad I skipped class for you. If I see those pictures in the paper...
Oh, she skipped class for this? That's... Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. Someone give me my road back, please. There we go, thanks.
Lock those wheels, you bitch! Lock them! Drive! Leave me alone!
Okay, 2 bronze stars power sliding. Need to... There we go. Well done to me.
I can't tell what's tasty.
It's when they, like, you'd think they wouldn't ask for anything from the driver, like, really, other than just leave, please.
More lettuce, baby?
Near miss, hey? Oh, oof. 1,
There's extra batteries in
2.
the bag. Hurry!
There's extra batteries in the bag. Hurry, that's some desperation mode.
Put these new shoes on. Let's do it on the riverbank.
Oh. Suck it.
Did they take a picture? Did they take a picture?
I'm sure they took a bunch of pictures, but you're the one that said I needed to turn around and go to the waterfront.
You fucked that up.
This shit doesn't just fall out of the sky.
Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no. Have I just gone? No, I can get there. Oh. No, get off.
The same motherfuckers who were at my brother's arraignment.
Oh, my brother's arraignment, so like realistically this chick probably isn't even like the famous one. It's probably a brother that's famous and they're looking for dirt. Which, you know, doesn't surprise me at all.
You fucking kidding me?
I love that she just sees them in the distance and starts screaming.
Gonna make you pay for
That's not going to draw attention at all. Oh yeah, this is romantic and sexy.
I got mud on my back.
Got mud on your back. Sure, it's mud.
Drive!
And
Paper, my brother's coming after you.
oh, look, your brother can come after me all he wants.
Tight,
It's
bitch.
if I've proved anything in my playthrough of this game is that I'm ready to be mad and kill everyone.
I'll make sure to tell my mom about you.
Wow, can you imagine that conversation? Hey, Mum. So, got someone to pick me up today. Jumped in the back of their car. And I banged that hooker. I made that driver get a couple near misses just to add to the excitement. Then just as he was turning one way, I said, "No, wait. You need to turn the other way. You need to turn directly around and you need to go to the waterfront because that is the only place where I will find joy in banging this hooker, and she was so good, Mum, that I had to tell you about her." So there you go. Alright, pick up the client. This is the last level for this one. Can't shoot my gun because that means that they get mad and their enjoyment actually goes... Oh, so there. Oh, okay, so like 5 and 6 have been some high end. Wow, she looks like she would be unhappy no matter where she was. So I just see that haircut and those clothes and I'm immediately like, pastels. Oh, Karen. You're in the bathroom. That's so good. I think you... Whoa, whoa. Oh, no. I went wrong.
You've got to get here. They've got guns. Woo! Don't ever slow down. I'm going to have to teach my husband that.
Driver, you got a magazine up there?
No. You have to get us out of here.
I'm trying to get us out of here, but you're a maniac who's banging a hooker in the back of a car while the paparazzi chase you.
Oh God, are those cameras?
Well, what are they gonna be, lovey?
What happened to a person's privacy? Wait, you're going to do what with that now?
Oh baby, oh baby.
They find us.
You mind not trying to kill us?
Oh baby has to be one of the classic lines from this game. Just put that on an inspirational poster, put it up on the wall. Oh baby, oh baby. Just like Rocco's Modern Life. That took an interesting twist when Rocco was trying to find another job.
You stole my promotion. Would you like me to drive?
Oh, really?
You killed the mood.
That looks a little big for a salad.
Nancy owes me for taking her shift.
What target?
Wait, maybe
I killed the target. The target is dead. Oh good, it was just hanging around from before.
There, you better be paying for this.
No wonder you get paid for this.
Yeah, it was magical.
I'll never look at produce the same way again.
Hooker dialogue in this is amazing. I love it. I love every second of it. 5 grand. Give me that respect. Style bonus sorted. Unlocked free vehicle delivery. I suppose I should actually put some vehicles in my car thingy. Oh, alright, congratulations. You completed the last level of that activity at that location. Playing this instance of the activity again will earn you money, but not respect. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure you've told me that every time I've finished one, so I don't have to worry that much about it. So do I have... Excuse me. Do I have anywhere that I can buy to live nearby? Not really. I'm gonna go home first. I'm gonna go home. I started this at the house, at the loft, sorry. I'm gonna end this at the loft. I kind of want that car, but it's going too fast. I'm gonna have to grab this one. I'm gonna have to grab your car, buddy. Oh, you shitlord. What about you? What? Wow, okay, so everyone just freaks out when I go to jump on their thing. Alright. So now I need to find a decent... Like, I need to find a semi-decent one. Like, I don't want to have, like, a piece of shit car in my driveway. I love that they've got that there and they've got little jack for it. It's the little touches. Well, I guess I'm just running this one. Oh, it's the car that didn't have a lid. With a lid. Alright. It's a lot of bikes suddenly. Wait, what is that? Oh, sloppy seconds. Nah. Not worrying about sloppy seconds. I've already bought the most elegant dress in the room. And in we go. Vehicle stored.
Oh my god! You gonna apologize?
Hey, there's like... Why's there lads in here? This place is so small. Got pipes and shit running through it. Why would this be where you hung out? Oh, other way. That's me for the day, guys. Thanks for hanging out for the stream, Gothic. Saw you there, I know Frozen's gone, and thanks, Duck, for hanging around watching the stream as well. I'm going to take off. This will end up on my YouTube, NorksNorks. I'm sure I've got a link to that somewhere in my profile. And if you want to catch up with me or any other guys I tend to spend a lot of time streaming and podcasting with, you want to find Neon City Daily pretty much anywhere, like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all the rest of it. Alright, so that's me for the day. Nick out. Hope everyone has a chill time.